Database normalization. This presentation is designed to introduce the concept of database normalization and the notation called the normal form. The goal of the data normalization is to reduce and even eliminate data redundancy, an important consideration for the application developers because it is incredibly difficult to store objects in a relational database that maintains the same information in several places. This table summarizes the three most common forms of normalization: first normal form, second normal form, and third normal form. Each of these entities is part of a series of increasing levels of normalization. First normal form is an entity type that is in first normal form when it contains no repeating groups of data. An entity type in second normal form is one that is already in first normal form and additionally when all of its non-key attributes are fully dependent on its primary key. An entity is in third normal form when it is in second normal form and when all of its attributes are directly dependent on the primary key. This table is in zero normal form. It contains repeating groups of data. For example, in the figure you see that there are several repeating attributes in the data table. The ordered item information repeats 9 times. The contact information is repeated twice, once for shipping information and once for billing information. Although this initial version of the orders table, which resembles an Excel spreadsheet, could work, what happens when an order has more than 9 order items? Do you create additional order records for them? What about the vast majority of orders that only have 1 or 2 items? Do we really want to waste all that storage space in the database for the empty fields? An entity type is in first normal form when it contains no repeating groups of data. Figure 2, which you see here, presents a reworked data schema where the order schema is put in first normal form. As you can see, there are now 4 entities or tables instead of 1. The introduction of the order item table enables us to have as many or few order items associated with an order as needed, increasing the flexibility of our schema while reducing storage requirements for small orders. The contact information table offers a similar benefit when an order is shipped and billed to the same person. The order payment table was introduced to enable customers to make several payments against a single order. An important thing to notice is the application of primary and foreign keys in this new solution. Primary keys, indicated by PK, are unique row identifiers within an entity or table. Foreign keys, as indicated by FK, maintain relationships between the entities. Although the solution presented in the previous slide is improved over Figure 1, it can be normalized further. Figure 3 represents the data schema of Figure 2 in second normal form. An entity type is in second normal form when it is in first normal form and when, additionally, every non-key attribute, any attribute that is not part of the primary key, is fully dependent on the primary key. This was definitely not the case with the order item table. Therefore, we need to introduce a new table called item. The problem with the order item table in first normal form is that the item information, such as the name and price of an item, do not depend upon an order for that item. For example, the unit price is constant. This information depends on the concept of an item, not the concept of an order for an item, and therefore should not be stored in the order items table. The item second normal form table was introduced. Order item second normal form retained the total price extended column, a calculated value that is the number of items ordered, multiplied by the price of the item. The value of the subtotal before tax column within the order second normal form table is the total of the values of the total price extended for each of its order items. An entity type is in third normal form when it is in second normal form and when all of its attributes are directly dependent on the primary key. A better way to word this rule might be that the attributes of an entity type must depend on all portions of the primary key. In this case, there is a problem with the order payment second normal form table. The payment type description, such as MasterCard or check, depends only on the payment type, not on the combination of the order ID and the payment type. To resolve this problem, the payment type third normal form table was introduced in Figure 4, as you see it circled in red, containing a description of the payment type as well as a unique identifier for each payment type. There are higher normal form levels, but these are seldom used because of the usefulness of the third normal form and the difficulty in reporting or querying a database that is normalized beyond third normal form. The data schema of Figure 4 from the previous slide can still be improved upon, at least from the point of view of data redundancy, by removing attributes that can be calculated or derived from other ones. In this case, we could remove the subtotal before tax column within the order third normal form table and the total price extended column of the order item third normal form, as you see in Figure 5 in the marked tables. These two items have been removed. This concludes the data normalization presentation. Reviewing this simplified example will help you understand the concepts for other types of data collection and management.